All right, guys. Happy Monday. Had a good day home with the family yesterday. Back at it. Ham's up there. Looks like he's editing some video. He's got a smile on his face.
Right into this video, guys. Back on a Monday.
It's looking good. So, haven't talked to Hamish about it, but first thing first, we're getting the engine hooked up in this thing. I don't know what the hell he was cluster fucking around on Saturday, but now we're gonna finish it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's go. So, we're gonna get back on the lift and get it knocked out. It's on the way up. What else is new? There's a beer. I'll drink that. Selector rod. Hey, this way?
That way, for sure. No?
Hey. Not as smooth as I was hoping.
Happy Monday. Still cold?
Cold enough.
Cold enough.
Alright, what do we got in here? Dude, I thought you didn't bolt it up.
No, yeah. I got it just before I left.
Sweet.
So, it's all good. But look how close the drive shaft is.
Oh, no, it's like 2 inches off.
A little bit too far.
Yeah.
But still not. I mean, you'd think it'd be further than that.
Yeah, no, you're good.
But yeah, the mounts are in through the holes here. The correct ones. Chris came back and told me which one that was, so
Yeah.
it's all good. I have this power steering line, which is like bent, and I don't entirely know how to make that actually fit right. You know how it does like that U?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that power steering line was on the car though, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if it's like a different power steering pump.
Maybe. So this is an SLS car, I think.
No, it's not.
No? It's got the big reservoir with the 3 outlets.
No, it's not.
No?
There's no big brake bombs or anything back here.
Okay. So it's not that. Do you think my pump is an SLS pump then? Could do something like that. I'm also like,
because the pump has 3 outlets.
Yeah. Wait, does it?
Is that what you were saying?
I don't know.
It does.
Is that an outlet though?
Yeah, so we just put a bolt in it. Because most of the 540 Tourings are all SLS, like Heidi.
So I'm gonna need a different pump.
I mean, you can just block them off. Like, it's just like a peripheral line, so you can, like, literally just like Loctite or whatever, thread seal a plug
In there.
into the third one.
Right, it's kind of a separate system.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I routed
I-
that power steering line.
I think maybe that's supposed to come down here.
I think so too. Which I like did I routed it back on the frame rail side, so that might be a pain and a half, but we'll see. Definitely before I get the headers in, I can get that sorted.
These cars were not designed to have V8s in them.
They weren't?
No.
Oh.
That's why they have remote brake boosters.
Because they put it in after the fact.
Yeah, they were just like, we should put a V8 in this. How do we do that?
Nice. So they did the first swap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, really, like why else would there be a brake booster up there?
Yeah.
E32s don't have that up there. E32s were designed to have a V8.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's so close. And then all my issues would be gone. So I think it is just a front section and then extend it by, it almost looks like, what, 1.5 inches?
Yeah.
So.
Well, and there is a little bit that is splined right there.
Oh, it's a yoke?
Or no, it's not. It's bolted together. So you could like
Put some washers in between the bolt and the...
well, that still wouldn't do it. Like you just like as it pulls itself in, it's just gets tighter before it's there. I don't know, but no, I just say just make it the right size.
I agree.
Just measure it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll get up to some stuff today. We'll see you in a bit.
Let's do it.
Morning, guys. Another day here at DBO, and I think it's about time we get back on E30 content. But if you didn't see the last video, I just wanted to show again how clean the shop is. I finished up on Monday. I didn't work yesterday, which was Tuesday. Hamish did some more things. We have knobs on our faucet again. No more vice grips. Check out this cleaning area. That's just awesome. Stuff got a little bit better in other places. Still needs some more work, but it's a solid work in progress now. So pretty much just here, we gotta do some stuff. We gotta go through this junk, probably get rid of all of it. Anybody need a giant TV? Local Denver people, it works. It's on a cool rolly stand. $400, come get it. And then a little bit of tires and stuff over here. A little bit of organization over here. There's a lot of shit just like crammed in corners that we need to go through. And then just right here. Upstairs can use a little love. There's some stuff here. I'm stoked. It doesn't feel like a shop that work gets done in anymore. It just feels like a shop where we clean. So I know that's completely ass backwards because clean lets you get shit done. But over here I'm just like, it's so empty. Why don't you use your space? But anyway, let's get to it. Let's start the E30 progress. We got, I don't know, 3 weeks-ish to get this thing ready for an event. And I want to bring her back. So time lapse coming right now. That was like really easy. Cars all put back together in terms of they can roll now. It might stay in here. Maybe we'll work on some other stuff because we could just push it outside.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
That's great.
Yeah. We're gonna clean our tools back up real quick because we're not gonna fuck that up.
How dare we just leave them out like that together at all?
I wanted to compression test this S54. Maybe we'll do that today. And yeah, that wouldn't be that bad to do. Well, Hamish is a hood installer.
I'm a hood man.
Bam. It looks complete. It's just a little riding a little high in the front. That's about it. Done with that. And then, yeah. What do you guys think? Should we tear this down in this video right now? Pause the video, comment if we should tear it down right now, and then keep watching the video and maybe we tore it down. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll know. Even though this video hasn't been posted, we'll have the results in.
Yeah.
So we'll decide, I guess.
We can feel it in the future, in the past. If you guys don't know this engine, I bought it a while ago just because it was a good deal. And I didn't really have a plan with it, but now I do have a plan. But I'll tell you why it was a good deal. So I think I paid $3,200 or $2,300. It had a 3 and a 2 in it. Whatever it was real cheap. Came with a 6-speed, came with the air box and like all the other stuff. So the reason it was cheap, it has 140,000 miles. It has low compression, but from the numbers he gave me, I don't think it has low compression. They were all pretty much between 135 and 140, which is pretty good up here in Colorado and especially cold. What makes it a screaming deal though is dude just rebuilt the Vanos, just did the rod bearings with the VAC upgraded bearings, just rebuilt the oil pump in it. There was like a bunch of other stuff. 6,000 miles before this. The car smoked a little bit, but it never felt slow, he said. He just compression tested because it was slow, or because it was smoking. And he had this weird catch can setup going on. I'm pretty sure there was just like some sort of issue with crankcase pressure, and it was just sucking oil from the head into the intake. That's what I think happened. We're compression tested again just so I can get just so I can get a baseline for myself. And then this is part of the cleaning process. I'm gonna get this on a stand, get that trans off of it, and yeah. And if you guys are wondering what this engine is for now that I do have plans, I'm gonna do E36 S54 swap. So my blue car, the Estral car that originally was going to get a ton of horsepower, that engine is now going in a different car. That car was just too nice to make into like a race car, but that would still be a street car. It was just going to be too many compromises. So I think that's a really nice car. It's a slick top, it has a black interior, it's Estral blue. It's super cool. So I want to make kind of like a Tommy Effia-esque build on that one. I don't think I'm quite as good at building cars as he is in terms of like the attention to detail and cleanliness of it, but I'm gonna try. And if you guys don't know, he turned a 328 E36 slick top sedan, put an S54 in it and a bunch of other stuff, and just redid the whole thing. I kind of want to do the same thing, but actually start with a real M3 that's a slick top. So that is my plan. But first, let's get plugs and stuff out of this, and let's get to compression testing.
Here we go.
Well, I guess we can see if they're just all the same. That one seems to be lower.
It's a bit lower.
Huh.
Think she's all right.
Maybe she's not great.
Nah.
So it's just that one.
Yeah.
Number 3. All the rest are right there. Yeah. That one's lower. Cool. So it's cylinder 3, it's a little low. Everything else seems pretty healthy. Maybe it's just a valve. Maybe it's a head gasket.
Maybe it's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, there's got to be something, but.
Well, the leak down will tell us like where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So we know if it's getting into the crankcase or if it's coming through the head. Let's keep on this train, clean up this giant oil spill that we made, and get the trans off, get the clutch off, and get it on a stand. So you can see there's more buildup in that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot more.
Yeah. So maybe it does have some tired rings. So yeah, it's over here now with the other engines. Probably just gonna sit and chill. Head gaskets and head bolts for S54s are quite expensive, and I would rather not tear this apart, but I also don't want to drive like an engine that's all smoking and stuff. So I don't know. You guys got any experience? Oh God.
There's wind happening.
There's wind. With rings going bad on S54 and causing a little bit of oil consumption and smoke. So, I don't know. I was real confident that it was like a catch can thing, but definitely with it smoking, lower compression, and then the signs of that oil on that exhaust port. I don't know. Could it be anything else besides rings on that one? It's only burning on the one cylinder. So, let me know. All right, let me go do some looking on my phone, see about maybe making some money and where we're gonna go from stuff. Maybe we'll tear down 2 engines in this video.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So I did some looking. I think what we're gonna do next is get this S55. Never mind. I'll tell you a story. So this is an S55. It's out of like a 2016 or 2017 M4. It was a car that was turned up quite a bit, and the crank hub fix was not done, so it wasn't keyed. Crank hub spun. Pretty sure it bent all the valves. I've had it up for sale for a while for $1,000. Some people have expressed interest a few times, but nobody's actually bought it. And with Andrew being our new eBay guy and getting started here one of these days. Thinking the first thing we're gonna start selling is all the parts off that S55. I got it for $1,000. Nobody's really bought anything. Crankshaft's worth more than that. High pressure fuel pump, like the giant thing, like the whole housing with the 2 fuel pumps, that's like $500. The cams are a few hundred each. The eccentric shaft, the oil filter housing, the oil pump, and the oil like suction setup assembly. Like there's a few $1,000s in there. So I think I'm gonna do that. I've never parted out an engine for sale before. I've sold like a couple things, but Greg at Boost Monkey was telling me that it's a super lucrative thing to do. It's already a bad engine, and I kind of want to tear it apart anyway. So I think that'll be a standalone video. I'm assuming it just has bent valves. It's not locked up or anything. So yeah. So I guess that leaves, if we're gonna tear down some engines, this is the one. So I guess let's do stroker time. Which is upstairs, taking a lunch break. I think we're gonna work on unloading some footage off my phone for the cleaning video, if you guys saw that one. And we'll go from there. So maybe I'll do a little bit of cleaning till we get there, but E30 teardown happening in this video. All right, gonna tear it down, see what we can find.
We got it in the studio.
Guy from Colorado Springs with that.
I see the problem.
Yeah,
Cut
I found
spring?
the problem too.
Cut head gasket.
Shit, dude.
Yeah, I'm no doctor, but that might be your problem. How the fuck did that happen? They literally
Yeah.
shimmied and shuffled in opposite directions.
Oh,
It's got some indentation there from the rain.
Just
It's not
lowers,
like that on the piston in front of it or
Yeah.
behind it.
just lowers the compression.
That was the noise, is the pistons
The
hitting.
rain's hitting the pistons, yeah.
Because we were definitely planning on reusing this too.
Not anymore. It's definitely
Not
not
anymore.
Well, I would say that bottom end's probably just fine.
Yeah.
Just clean the carbon off those pistons and
Yeah, what's your take, Chris?
Just running with
Polishing
those
job.
big ass dents.
Nothing a little Scotch-Brite wheel
I
count.
mean, this one, it bent this one so bad it's scoring the block.
Is it?
maybe a
That's
little
it.
spit in the moaning.
What's the piston though?
Oh.
Like if the piston's gotta come out.
Oh, yeah, I see in there.
Oh, I didn't get to see that far in. Saw that one, but
Yeah.
So, I mean, do we go pick up another Victor Reigns head gasket and slap this back together? And then build the one, the engine parts that you got?
well, I mean, we already got it apart. Take it the rest of the way apart and take it to a machine shop and see what they say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe.
if the walls are good,
I can't imagine the walls will be too ruined. It ran for
yeah.
a combined 10 minutes, maybe?
So yeah, completely user error. The ring slipped out when we were installing it and just fried the head gasket.
That one was upside down too.
Was it?
Yeah, see, like it cut the block. It didn't cut the.
Oh, it's supposed to cut into the head, not the block.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know, that kind of changes my plans a little bit again.
It kind of shakes a lot up.
Like I kind of just want to send it.
And then we do have the other parts coming together that we could build, don't we?
I haven't bought anything yet.
Well, like the block and the other head
Yeah.
that we could, I guess, put together, and then because this has scoring and all that other shit.
Right? Let me grab turn that over and see if we can get those pistons all the way at the top, that I can like file it a little bit.
I was just about to say that. Get the
Smoosh
pistons
it
up
over.
to TDC, yeah.
All right.
Dude, nice shirt, man.
Thanks, man.
If you guys need any of your dyno tuning needs, here
Don't forget to check out.
Grudge Tech Racing.
So do you notice any nice like new modifications to some pistons?
I notice a lot of fuel.
Brake clean.
What is
5 and 6.
that? What the fuck is that? Did your cut ring come out? So the cut ring went into the cylinder.
They were off slightly when they were torqued down. It must have slipped as we were torquing it. And on
Yeah.
these two
So your motor's fine.
motors, well, except the pistons have those giant gouges in them.
Yeah, but you're Chris. You don't care.
Well, then
You're
there's an
right.
Well,
indentation
so that
on this
that
one.
explains everything about the symptoms. Like, oh, I ran fine. Now it runs like dick. So, hey, Chris, maybe be very careful next time you use cut rings.
Yeah. I'm thinking it might be also install it not in the car because there was things they kept like trying to slide, and that's what
Yeah.
happened is it slid under the gasket.
Why didn't you just put like a little bit of grease on it to keep it from sliding?
This was the hindsight
we just
that we
talked
just
about
thought about. Yep.
Polish it so you don't have any hot spots because that's going to cause
So
pre-detonation.
don't worry about it, but what I'm worried about is the edges that are like rubbing the cylinder.
I mean, yeah, but at the end of the day, aluminum piston, iron block.
That's what I was kind of thinking. It would just wear it. I don't really care about the block.
I would say send it, to be honest with you. You know me, I'm a cautious guy, but this is a send it motor.
Like it.
The most cautious.
I think you
Wait,
just
well,
go for
look
it.
at the sidewall. If it's
Yeah,
like
it-
scratch,
it-
if
I
it's
was
not,
It's
looking at
scratching,
it.
but it's not bad.
It's
Maybe run a little honer in there.
I
It's
wouldn't even. I would
yeah.
just
do you
send
have a
it.
Dremel? Because I polished my LS pistons with like a little cotton pad on it, like the little polish pad, and got them really smooth where I had
So
a gouge.
the only thing you really need to do in
I'm
terms
just worried
of that,
about the edge, but it doesn't come up high enough to really
So-
get it.
anywhere where there's a point, so like this ridge right here, I would take this ridge off that you can feel with your finger, and I would take this ridge off and this ridge off, and you should be fine. Just anywhere that has a point, that starts to glow red hot when the motor's running, and it
Right.
causes pre-detonation pretty bad. So as long as you take all those off, don't have. I'm not convinced that that's
Sad.
Yeah, because they're 8.8 and the
Sad.
Super is 8.5.
Happy.
true. Okay. Well, I don't know where you saw that, but I'm not convinced, and I can tell you
It's
for.
from BMW.
I can tell you
Over
for
there,
a
they're arguing
fact
about pistons
that
and
these
stuff.
pistons.
The quicker I get this done, the quicker it's out of your freaking yard.
Agreed.
Tell me your things.
All right, so we're just gonna fucking send it, guys. So I'm gonna just polish up, try to get rid of as many sharp edges as I can. There's gonna be hot spots, but hopefully they'll be not as hot.
Should be fine.
That's premium. That's premium though. Freshly rebuilt M20, come get it.
We have made decisions. We have moved forward. We're gonna do all of the no-nos. So I machined the block and the pistons, so she's all smooth now. I love where the cut ring was upside down there and got the block up, but I think it's okay. Surfaced the whole thing fairly smoothly. Took out all the big gouges on the pistons, so they're all, there's nothing real sharp on it anymore. Still digging into the cylinder wall just slightly, but I think she'll be okay. And then over here, I machined our head too. So got down in there a little bit, and there a little bit, and then just kind of did the whole surface. If it doesn't end up working, there's still plenty left on all the whatever, the service indicators, or the service limit, that's what those are called. So this head can still go and be machined. Yeah,
Are you worried about, we talked about bent valves and stuff, but we don't think so.
I don't think it has any bent valves. I think it's okay. So I think we'll be good. I got online and looked. Looks like the cheapest way to get a head gasket is an L-ring from, I think it was ECS. I don't know. Either way, it was free shipping, $17.92. So we'll go ahead and order that tonight. Oh yeah. So thanks for watching. I guess E30 content is now rolling again, and yeah, and we got, you know, a little more cleaning done in this video too. We'll do, did you record yesterday? Okay. Well, yeah, there's a little more that got done, and we're gonna keep slowly moving forward with improvements. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.